Okay, today I'm just going to have a look at my Mazda. It's just an old Mazda that we use for running around town and stuff like that, but my wife's been driving it. She says it's starting to use a lot of fuel and it's ticking over erratically, so I said I'd have a quick look at it. Well, you can see it's not too bad, but it is wavering a little bit. She says it stalls every now and again as well, and if you look at this, bearing in mind it's a 2 litre Mazda, doing 17.1 litres per 100 miles, which is about 17 miles to the gallon, I think, if I work it out right, which is not brilliant, is it? So there's obviously something wrong, but like I say, she said it can be really rough, Tico. Well, it's not too bad at the moment, and it can stall, but it's not stalling at the moment. Try it again. No, it's dipping in a little bit there, look. But anyway, it's definitely not quite right, so I thought I'd have a look at it, see if there's anything I can do without any specialist tools or anything, just a few things you can do at home just to see if you could diagnose the problem. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is just give it a basic service, plugs and air filter, oil and oil filter, and just see if that makes any difference. Right, it's got new plugs and filters in, and it's still the same, not changed at all really, so it wasn't that. So while I've got it running, I've checked for any air leaks. I've looked down where the manifold joins onto the block down here, any of the pipe joints, you want to be checking any of them and the pipes themselves. Anything that really connects to the intake side of the engine, and I've checked all them, and I can't find any air leaks at all, so it's not that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean these bits. Now that's your throttle body, that bit there. And that is the MAF sensor, basically measures the amount of air that's going through the system and so it can meter the correct amount of fuel. I'm going to give them a clean and just see if that makes any difference really. Okay, I'm going to start off by taking the intake hose off. Just 2 screws. Slacken them off a bit. And if you pull that out, and that just pulls off there, just makes it a little bit easier. And then just slide it off. Up there. And that's it. That's that off. And that exposes your throttle body. Now the sun's a bit bright, but I don't know if you can see down there, that's the inside of the throttle body. Dirty, basically. So I think that's probably got something to do with it. Probably wants cleaning out, so I'm going to take it off. Now you can get the throttle body cleaner and basically open the throttle. You turn the ignition on and get somebody to, or put a brick on the accelerator or whatever, that'll open up and you can spray inside and clean it while it's on. I prefer to take it off if possible, so I'm going to take it off and give it a good clean. Okay, on this particular car, which is a Mazda 6 2 litre, all that holds the throttle body on is the 4 bolts and there, and there's a heater hose there, and there's another one, and you can see it right down there, which just pull off basically. You pull this one off easy enough, but that one you probably have to loosen these 4 bolts first, pull it out of the way, and then you can pull that one off easily. So we'll do that now, and then there's the throttle body off. As you can see, it's dirty on the intake side, but on the other side it is absolutely filthy. So I've got some throttle body clean here, air intake and carburetor cleaner, throttle body cleaner, whatever you want to call it. Just going to spray it all inside. Get a toothbrush. I've got an old toothbrush here. Just get an old toothbrush and give it a clean. Okay, here we go. Let's give it a clean out. Okay, there we go. Much cleaner. It's the inside, and that's the outside. Open it up. So it's looking a lot better. I cleaned the gasket. I took it off and put it back on. And clean the gasket. So we'll now stick that back on the car and see what happens. Okay, that's the throttle body back on, everything put back together. So let's see if it starts. Well, it started okay. It's actually ticking over better than I thought. If it runs a rough when you first start it up, don't worry about it, because it might be the computer trying to sort things out after you've messed about with things, so don't worry about that. As long as it starts, you'll take it for a run round and it'll soon settle down.